So, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning again. I, Manasi, on behalf of the Government of Gujarat, extend a hearty welcome to one and all for this interactive meet with Srimati Anandiben Patel, Honorable Chief Minister of Gujarat, for Vibrant Gujarat 2015, the Global Business Hub 7th Global Summit from 11th to 13th January. Ladies and gentlemen, the Government of Gujarat has begun the preparation of the 7th Vibrant Gujarat Summit, which is planned during 11th to 13th January 2015 in Gandhinagar, Gujarat, in presence of the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi, well ahead after the resounding success of Vibrant Gujarat 2013 Summit. As per the Indian tradition, the inauguration of this interactive session will be done by lighting the auspicious lamp. I request Srimati Anandiben Patel, Honorable Chief Minister of Gujarat, to kindly do the honors. I also request other dignitaries to please join in. Shri Saurabh Patel, Honorable Minister, Finance, Energy and Petrochemicals, Government of Gujarat. Mr. D.J. Pandian, Chief Secretary, Government of Gujarat. Mr. Atanu Chakraborty, Principal Secretary, Industries and Mines Department, Government of Gujarat. And Mr. Jamshed Godrej, Past President, CII, CMD, Godrej and Boyce Manufacturing Company. Deepena Lokana Jayati, Deepas Tejo Mayaha Smritaha, Chaturvarga Pradodipan, Tasmat Deep Yajet Priye. This couplet in Sanskrit translates, "The lamp is luminous, its radiance grants victory, its brightness imparts dharma, artha, kama and moksha, that is, righteousness, prosperity, pleasure and emancipation." This, ladies and gentlemen, is the significance of lighting a lamp, and hence a lamp should be lit. Lamp, as we all know, is also a symbol of knowledge. The lamp being lit, I request all the esteemed dignitaries to kindly take their seats. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the 6th edition of the summit provided enormous prospects to the state to display its strengths, progressive stand, initiatives taken to improve governance, investor-friendly climate, and art and culture of Gujarat. Thus, the last summit has given an example of a visionary approach of the Government of Gujarat towards inclusive and sustainable development. I call upon Mr. Jamshed Godrej, Past President, CII, and Chairman and Managing Director, Godrej and Boyce Manufacturing Company Limited, for the welcome address. Sir.
Srimati Anandiben Patel, Honorable Chief Minister of Gujarat. Mr. Saurabh Patel, Honorable Minister for Finance, Energy and Petrochemicals, Mines and Minerals of the Government of Gujarat. Mr. Arvind Agarwal, Additional Chief Secretary, the Education Department, Government of Gujarat. Mr. Atanu Chakraborty, Principal Secretary, Industries and Mines Department, Government of Gujarat. Distinguished senior officials of the Government of Gujarat, senior industry leaders, friends from the media, excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to this interactive meeting for Vibrant Gujarat 2015. It is a special privilege for CII to partner with the Government of Gujarat for the Vibrant Gujarat Global Summit 2015. We are honored with the participation of the Honorable Srimati Anandiben Patel, Chief Minister of Gujarat, on this occasion, and welcome her to this event. Since assuming charge as Chief Minister, Honorable Srimati Patel has continued on the good work started by her predecessor, the Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, to transform Gujarat into a role model for the economic and industrial development of the country. As Education Minister, the Honorable Chief Minister undertook seminal initiatives to bring girls to school, introduce sanitation, and address such issues as corruption and women's literacy. It is due to her untiring efforts that Gujarat enjoys 100% enrollment in all districts, with the dropout ratio reduced drastically to just 2%. The expansion of universities and research institutions in agriculture and education, and the extension of industrial training institutes for skill development owe much to her proactive and innovative engagement with the state, and the state is said to be a knowledge hub for the country. Madam Chief Minister has also been a driver of the Gujarat growth model in her capacity as Minister for Revenue, Women and Child Development, and Road Infrastructure. I am also privileged to welcome the Honorable Shri Anandiben Patel, Minister of Industry, Finance, Energy, Petrochemicals and Mines and Minerals. The Honorable Minister has extended every support and encouragement to industry, and we look forward to working with him to make vibrant Gujarat an outstanding and important investment destination. The state of Gujarat is poised to continue on its transformational path under the dynamic leadership of the Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Anandiben Patel. The growth model it has evolved coverages its sound fundamentals of talent and human resources pool, long and vibrant coastline, astute entrepreneurs, and age-old history of business. It is based on special industrial parks and industrial regions with best-in-class infrastructure, which have been strategically developed across the state to leverage its inherent and natural advantages. Product clusters, special export zones, and industrial estates are operating as drivers of growth and employment of the state. The participation of so many business leaders of India and representatives of governments across the world at the event today signifies the interest of the world in Gujarat. It is very noteworthy to understand the focused and definitive direction the government of Gujarat has set itself on, not only in terms of the 7th Vibrant Gujarat 2015 Global Summit to be held in January 2015, but in terms of keeping to its status as one of the most progressive states in the country. I am confident that Vibrant Gujarat 2015 will set new benchmarks for growth and development of the state, and a new benchmark for the country as a whole. CII looks forward greatly to being a proactive partner in this milestone event. I'd just like to add my own personal impression of having worked in Gujarat for many years, especially on urban development. I was part of an organization that helped Ahmedabad to install the best bus rapid transit system in India. And also, we have many of the organizations that I am connected with have worked very closely with Gujarat on promoting renewable energy policy. And I'm very, very pleased that Gujarat has been a forerunner in this area and a great example to all the other states of what is possible to be done in terms of urban infrastructure. And I think that the Prime Minister's program of smart cities has got a huge uplift by what he has already done in Gujarat. And I do hope that Srimati Anandiben Patel and the rest of the government promotes this idea, because we recognize that urbanization is amongst the most strong forces in India, and we should get it right. Because if we don't get it right, I think the consequences of it are very enormous. So it's my personal pleasure of having done many things in Gujarat in this respect. So I'm particularly pleased to welcome you here this morning, and I'm sure that we will have a very useful day today. So I extend my warm welcome to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Godrej, especially for sharing your very positive experiences with all present. Ladies and gentlemen, the prime focus of the Government of Gujarat is inclusive development. And the key areas for development identified include innovation, sustainability, youth and skill development, knowledge sharing, and networking. Besides, it provides a platform to interact with policymakers, industry leaders, and renowned academicians from all over the world. Time now for screening of a film on Vibrant Gujarat 2015. Please take a look at the screens.
In the east, there is a vibrant place called Gujarat, a place where the world converges every 2 years. From the year 2003, this place has led the development of India over the last 10 years.
10 years ago, there were only 6 Japanese companies operating in Gujarat, but now there are 60.
Where can we see these expectations being met? Here in Gujarat.
Britain and Gujarat are natural partners, and together we can do great things.
Gujarat is renowned, and this conference shows that it's renowned for its proactive forms of encouraging relationships.
Gujarat is not just the fastest growing state in the country, but by that token, actually it becomes one of the fastest growing regions in the world.
Gujarat stands out different and perhaps better than anywhere else in the country in meeting all these goals.
A policy-driven state, Gujarat, where robust infrastructure comparable to international standards continues to deliver growth every minute, where 24/7 uninterrupted power and skilled human resource with no labor strife maintains industrial peace and development.
What I always find the most important thing is he understands the importance of human resources. Because without human resources, without the people to drive the development, nothing will really happen. And that, I think, is critical. And again, Chief Minister, congratulations.
Gujarat, the state with the longest coastline in India, with 42 ports, also has India's largest solar park and world's largest drinking water grid. It is also becoming the automobile hub and medical hub of India. Having developed the knowledge corridor, this place is soon going to become the education hub of India. This place that will soon have India's first smart city at Dholera, India's biggest financial hub, the gift city, along with 6 special investment regions. 40% of the Delhi-Mumbai industrial corridor will run through this place. And this same place will soon emerge as India's hub for defense production. This place has today become a model of harmonious development for the rest of the country. A lot has been achieved over the past decade, which has ultimately shaped the Gujarat model of development. A model that is being followed across the country and studied by other countries as well, where energy, peace and prosperity for all are the buzzwords. This place has given the country its most dynamic leader ever.
In Sri Narendra Bhai, we have a leader with a grand vision and the determination to translate his vision into reality.
Whose vision is today endorsed internationally by global leaders.
The new Indian government's plan, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, together with all, development for all. That's a concept, a vision that we want to support. We believe it's a great vision.
Welcome to India's most business-friendly destination. Welcome to Gujarat once again to innovate, explore and forge new partnerships. and to explore the huge market potential of India on a single platform. The 7th Vibrant Gujarat Global Summit 2015, 11th, 12th and 13th January. Over the past decade, the summit has evolved from being a preferred investment destination to the growth engine of India and now a global business platform. The summit this year will take expectations to the pinnacle and set a new economic world order with Australia, Canada, Japan, Netherlands, Singapore, South Africa, UK and US as the partner countries, and the presence of more than 120 countries. The summit will throw open opportunities never explored before.
Only 3 Canadian representatives attended the very first Vibrant Gujarat, and today our contingent is over 200 delegates.
On board will be the Prime Minister of India, accompanied by his cabinet and the heads of various countries. Top policy makers, CEOs of Fortune 500 companies, business leaders, entrepreneurs and academicians from across the world. This historical meet will feature a global CEO meet, various country and state seminars along with important sectoral seminars, where urban planners, city managers and health experts will discuss the blueprint of smart cities for next generation and health for all, leveraging technology, innovation and enablers, where financial wizards and entrepreneurs will deliberate on the International Finance Center as a platform for global business, alongside a conclave on SMEs, gearing up for global competitiveness, while defense experts will explore Gujarat, the preferred hub for defense production, where water management and climate change, sustainable energy for all, along with CSR, touching lives and making an impact, will be discussed from a global perspective. Besides these, offering a sea of trade opportunities will be the Vibrant Gujarat Global Trade Show 2015, spread across the huge arena of 110,000 square meters. From agriculture to aeronautics, every local issue will find global solutions here.
Congratulations are due. It was 2001 when the Chief Minister began his innings, and here we are in 2013, and the progress is stunning.
Leading the summit this year will be the first woman Chief Minister of Gujarat, Anandiben Patel, who strongly believes in inclusive development for all and empowerment of women and girls.
I am happy to invite experts from different fields in Vibrant Gujarat Global Summit. I hope the summit will have fruitful deliberations. I also hope that its conclusions will be of great help to us in the state government. Welcome to Vibrant Gujarat Global Summit.
Warmly welcoming you to Gujarat for the 7th time is the pioneer of the summits and the Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi.
मैं आप सबको बड़े उमंग और उत्साह के साथ, नए सपनों के साथ, नई उम्मीदों के साथ 11 जनवरी 2015 गुजरात वाइब्रेंट समिट में आने के लिए निमंत्रण देता हूं और मुझे विश्वास है आप अवश्य आएंगे.
In retrospect, the summit is not just about doing business and making profits. It's about securing the well-being of our future generations. Let's meet at the Davos of the East. The 7th Vibrant Gujarat Global Summit 2015. Come, explore Gujarat as the gateway to opportunities in India.
That was Vibrant Gujarat in a nutshell for all. Vibrant Gujarat is an ideal convergence for other states and different countries to showcase their strengths, highlight business opportunities, facilitate knowledge dissemination, and the like. It also provides an attractive opportunity to its participants to understand the potential of Gujarat in various sectors. I now request Mr. D.J. Pandian, Chief Secretary, Government of Gujarat, for the introductory remarks. Sir.
Honorable Chief Minister of Gujarat, Srimati Anandiben Patel, Honorable Finance Minister, Energy Minister and Labour Minister, Sri Saurabh Patel, Mr. Mugundan, my colleagues, His Excellencies, my friends from various industries from Mumbai, friends, ladies and gentlemen. I have come here today to invite you on behalf of Government of Gujarat for the Vibrant Gujarat 2015 Summit. As you have seen in the movie, our Honorable Prime Minister has invited all of you 2 years ago with full confidence for the Vibrant Gujarat 2015 Summit. My first priority is to thank you. You all come in the past 6 editions. You have come to Gujarat. You have given us hope. You have given us confidence. You have given us assurance. And you have executed that. You did not stop with speech and assurances. It is because of your executions. It is because of your action. It is because you are making Gujarat a vibrant state. Gujarat was able to give a Prime Minister to this country. I thank you all. I came here to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for all the work which you have done. I came to invite you. At the same time, I came to assure you the same amount of cooperation which you are expecting will be forthcoming, because we are having a dynamic Chief Minister, the first woman Chief Minister ever Gujarat had. She spent 16 hours a day working so hard, even at this age, listening to people, clearing files, attending presentations, and taking fast decisions. She has given us a Gatisil Gujarat, a Gujarat which moves faster, a Gujarat which takes decision faster, a Gujarat which lives up to its promises. We have a wonderful Chief Minister in our state, and we have a Finance Minister who has proved to the nation that Gujarat is the only state where you can get electricity at any point of time. It is not just we are sufficient in electricity, we are surplus in electricity. We can give the electricity to other states also. Nowadays people don't want just one connection. They want 2 connections, 3 connections. Sometimes they want open access to get electricity from wherever they want. And that credit goes to Sri Saurabh Patel. We have 2 leaders at the helm of affairs today, and they are present before you. What confidence I can instill on you more than this and all those things. And they have come here with their full battery of officers. My Finance Secretary is here. I think for everything in government we have to go to finance. Can I ask Mr. James Singh, can you get up? We have an able Finance Secretary, and my energy secretary is here. Samina is here. Shamina? Oh, Shamina is here. Another lady, powerful energy. My Secretary Education is here. Our Secretary Port is here. My Secretary for Industry is here. We are all here to give you a confidence that we are not just bureaucrats, but we have been trained as workers under the able leadership of Honorable Chief Minister and the Finance Minister. We are here to assure you that whatever the proposal you come, it will not remain on paper. It will not remain in file. It will not gather dust. It will definitely see the light of the day, and definitely you can expect justice and fair decision in whatever way we can. That's why we have come here. For Mumbaiites, Gujarat is their first home. You have from Mumbai to Ahmedabad today 12 flights. 12 flights a day. The bullet train is going to come. The high-speed rail is going to come. The Mumbai-Delhi industrial corridor is going through Gujarat. 36% is going through Gujarat. The connectivity between Mumbai and Gujarat is very much there. Anytime, any day, you can come. You can have your breakfast here, come and have your lunch in a Gujarati thali in Ahmedabad, and you can come back to sleep to Mumbai. You can come back to your own bed. That is the connection which we have between Mumbai and Gujarat. And this is the only state in Gujarat. If you invest, you can rest assured. You need not stay in the place where you invest. You can invest in Gujarat and you can sleep in Mumbai very peacefully. Our labor is peaceful. There is no strike. There is no labor problems. There is no electricity power cut. You can see a continuous process of manufacturing will continue and your investment is safe. Banks are here, but production center is in Gujarat. Honorable Prime Minister has announced Make in India campaign. This year, this vibrant Gujarat 2015 summit will be an extension of Make in India. If you want to complete Make in India, the manufacturing has to start from Gujarat. We have a number of ports. You can import coal, you can import iron ore, you can make steel. The steel can be utilized to make the cars. The steel can be utilized to make transportation. Steel can be used to make the train, the bullet train, the high-speed train, the railway wagons, the container. For everything you need steel and all those things. Gujarat has only one steel plant. I invite you with open arms. Please come and see the facilities which you have. How you can convert these products into a value addition which can be further utilized and all those things. We have electricity which is very cheap. Yesterday night I was sitting with this hotel. This hotel belongs to Tata's. Tata's have put up a power plant 4,000 megawatt. They say I am not getting remunerative price for my power. I said you convert your electricity for steel. You are also steel manufacturer. You are instead of buying steel, putting a steel plant or buying a steel plant in chorus in foreign countries, come and do it in Gujarat, in India. And that steel can be utilized for many other purposes. He was amazed. Oh, I can do like that also. You buy your own electricity for 3 rupees instead of buying from outside 5 rupees or 8 rupees. So we have so many opportunities available in Gujarat. Gujarat is a land for manufacturing. Textile. Our Honorable Minister has announced a textile policy. Now we are producing cotton. Our Prime Minister announced 10 years ago, he wanted Gujarat to make fiber to fabrics and fabrics to fashion. So we are growing cotton. It's a highly cotton growing area. You can buy cotton, you can process cotton, you can make yarn, you can make clothes, you can stitch clothes, you can sell it outside. Make in India, wear in India, and also you can sell it outside. So this is a place, Gujarat is a place where everything can happen. We have a very strong base for chemicals and pharmaceuticals. You can make the drugs for the whole world. You can supply it at a very cheap rate to the world. We were discussing with one of our OCOT leader. He was telling the whole world, AIDS was brought under control by the drugs supplied from India at a very cheaper rate and all those things. We have a very big manufacturing base. We have a manufacturing base in oil and gas sector, the refinery sector. You name anything, we are there. What I want to tell you is, this is not the limit. There is absolutely, the sky is the limit in Gujarat. I want to only assure you, me and my team of officers, under the able leadership and guidance of Honorable Chief Minister and the Finance Minister, is there to deliver and to make your dream a reality. You can come and sleep in Mumbai and dream, and that dream will definitely going to be a reality in Gujarat. With this assurance, I once again invite you to come and attend and experience our hospitality during the Vibrant Gujarat Summit of 2015, January 11th. Please note down, it is a holiday. January 11th is a Sunday. Many people will be coming. Come and celebrate this Sunday, this January's second Sunday with us. Fortunately, January 11th is also my birthday, real birthday. So I will expect you to see during my birthday in Gandhinagar. Thank you very much for your patient listening. Welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Pandian, for extending an invitation to one and all for Vibrant Gujarat 2015. Thank you for all the assurances offered, and of course for providing significant information on the working of the state, introducing some of your colleagues present, as well as highlighting upon the excellent infrastructure, electricity facilities, transportation, the Delhi-Mumbai industrial corridor which passes through Gujarat, talking about ports, touching upon the manufacturing sector, the textile policy, and much more. Thank you, Mr. Pandian. Ladies and gentlemen, 6 summits held so far have been a resounding success that immensely they have already contributed towards transformation of Gujarat into a global business hub. The brand Vibrant Gujarat began as an investors' summit, has now evolved into an ideal platform for knowledge sharing, social and business transformation. The summit gradually evolved into a round-the-year investment promotion exercise with events scheduled well in advance of the main summit planned in 2015. I now invite Mr. Atanu Chakraborty, Principal Secretary, Industries and Mines Department, Government of Gujarat, for a presentation on Vibrant Gujarat 2015. Mr. Chakraborty.
Honorable Chief Minister of Gujarat, Srimati Anandiben Patel ji, Honorable Minister for Finance, Energy and Labour, Shri Saurabhbhai Patel ji, Chief Secretary of Gujarat, Shri D.J. Pandian, immediate past President of CII Western Region, Shri Mukundan, Excellencies from various consulates, doyens and captains of industry, and our other friends from the industries, ladies and gentlemen. After our Chief Secretary Shri Pandian has presented you the exposition of the growth trajectory and the opportunities in Gujarat and its economy, I shall briefly present you the structure of Vibrant Gujarat, the 7th edition of Vibrant Gujarat 2015. However, before I speak about it, I shall briefly tell you about the spirit in which the Gujarat Vibrant Summit 2015 is going to be celebrated. The trajectory of Vibrant Gujarat Summits, which started in 2003, and we are going to have the 7th edition in 2015, is largely intertwined with the growth trajectory of the economy, the growth trajectory of the economy of Gujarat itself. Gujarat saw a major shock to its economy in 2001 after the earthquake, which affected almost 80% of its districts. And cut to 2014, we had the president of one of the most powerful economies of the world, Xi Jinping, along with our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Modi, at Ahmedabad, recognizing Ahmedabad as a growth hub of the economy. Friends, this trajectory had been made possible by the able guidance of our Honorable Prime Minister, along with his team, very ably supported by our Honorable Chief Minister and our Honorable Minister and their other colleagues. The investment in 2003, after the economy had taken a big hit, the government decided to revive the economy, and there was born the Gujarat Investment Summit. In 2005 and 7, it was decided to make a Project Gujarat as the most preferred investment destination. By that time, the policies of the government had taken root. They were bringing fruition. Gujarat was coming up in power, the very famous and successful Jyotirgram Yojana in ports and other infrastructure sector. The state was providing ample opportunities, and the state could be projected as the growth engine of India. 2011 and 13 showcased Gujarat as an all-round growth model, and the growth model which has been talked about all over during the last few months and is now virtually the flavor of the month. Friends, we present to you a vibrant 2015 not as merely investment-seeking opportunity for Gujarat. We are presenting this to you as an opportunity where you interact, the thought process intermingle. Not only investment opportunities, business opportunities are explored, but even the thoughts are interchanged, and we expect a lot of thoughts to bloom, a lot of ideas to bloom. This is possible because you would see in Vibrant Gujarat 2015, 10 international seminars, 8 partner countries, including United States of America, 4 international partner organizations, and 125 countries participating in this. And along with it is going to be a very vibrant Gujarat trade show, over 1 lakh square meter of area, which is very ably supported by a fantastic state-of-art infrastructure. However, to differentiate and to present to the world a completely new face of this summit, a new event has been introduced, namely Global CEOs Conclave. This conclave would see a commingling and meeting of about 200 global CEOs, Nobel laureates, academicians, economists, policymakers, thought leaders, in a very informal setting, and both the plenary session as well as the Global CEOs Conclave would be addressed by Honorable PM himself. Friends, I'll take you through the structure of this entire meet itself. On the very first day, we have the plenary or the inaugural session in our iconic building, which is a convention center, Mahatma Gandhi Convention Center, in a hall, pillarless hall, which can seat 5,000 people. We are expecting a galaxy of global business leaders, leaders from our partner countries, state chief ministers, and it would be hosted by our Honorable Chief Minister, and we are expecting Honorable PM to address this meet. In the afternoon, we have country seminars where our partner countries would present their case for their economy, as well as other opportunities which are there in their countries and or areas which they would like to share their expertise and other areas. We also have theme seminars which on the first day would touch upon defense production, CSR, and agriculture and food processing. These breakout sessions, ladies and gentlemen, in the past have given us, have been addressed by very eminent speakers, which have resulted in new ideas coming up. And I must just share one of them. Last time, when idea of smart grid was being talked about, we had a seminar on this, which was extremely thought-provoking, and Ahmedabad now has country's first smart grid. The afternoon of, it is written 8 p.m., is actually 5 to 8 p.m. The Global CEOs Conclave, which I had mentioned, would see CEOs of Fortune 500 countries, eminent economists, academicians, policymakers, and would be addressed by Honorable Prime Minister. Both the Global CEO Conclave as well as the plenary session would be invitation-only events. On the second day, we would see country seminars, by Canada, Singapore, Netherlands, and South Africa, and also theme seminars on smart cities, International Finance Center, SMEs, health for all, sustainable energy, innovation, agriculture, food processing, and sustainable development. Friends, these are all current issues, and these are the issues which are exercising minds of many of you, and we do expect that you will all benefit in interaction with the speakers who in this area have been exercising themselves for quite some time. However, these seminars or theme seminars or inaugural session or global CEOs meet are not the only thing that we present before you. The entire session presents to you an opportunity to meet with each other. And for this, the Mahatma Mandir is a fantastic, iconic building, offers a great opportunity and a fantastic ambience to meet with each other, exchange your ideas, and possibly explore business opportunities and have ties. And we have seen in the past these ties have sustained for quite some time. The last day, for this reason alone, we have kept only for B2G meetings and B2B meetings. However, I should not forget to add the fact that you will be in the beautiful city of Gandhinagar with some excellent monuments, as well as very short drive away you have the ancient Sun Temple of Modera, the Adalaj Vav, and many other architectural wonders which you will love to explore. And apart from that, there are museums, research centers, and many other places which you may like to see. However, for gastronomical delight, this is also the time when Gujarat celebrates its kite festival, and Guju food in its setting, thus the kind of a setting, there are a lot of restaurants which provide you the very delicious Gujarati food in the right kind of settings, and I'm sure you will partake that as well. Those who would be desirous to attend can visit our website and register for the events they'll wish to attend. I'll request you to also make your hotel bookings and airline booking, as much as Ahmedabad and Gandhinagar are excellently connected with internationally as well as with the rest of the country. However, number of people who are likely to attend these sessions would lead to some load on the infrastructure. Lastly, the trade show. As I mentioned, it is about 1 lakh square meters, about more than 1,000 companies. We are expecting 1.5 million visitors and about 10,000 international delegates. This trade show would also offer countries, states, companies to present their wares and present their ideas to all the visitors who would come. Friends, this is largely the structure for Vibrant Gujarat, and I reiterate the invitation made to you by Mr. Panian to visit and partake in the excellent fair that Vibrant Gujarat 2015 is likely to present to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chakravarti, for explaining the structure of the summit in detail, acquainting the gathering with a variety of activities of the action-packed event, which is expected to be absolutely fulfilling, enriching, and fruitful to all those who attend. Thank you also for introducing the various places of interest, the festivals, and the indigenous cuisine to everyone. Thank you again. Ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to have the Honorable Minister Shri Saurabhai Patel, who handles many key portfolios for Government of Gujarat, including finance, energy and petrochemicals, mines, minerals, cottage industries, salt industries, printing and stationery, planning, tourism, civil aviation, labor and employment. He is the chairperson for organizing Vibrant Gujarat 2015 Summit and has initiated some far-reaching changes as a minister holding a diverse set of portfolios. Under his visionary leadership, the ministries have notched up many significant performances. He is the brainchild behind Asia's biggest solar power project as well as pilot project on rooftop solar panel on Narmada Canal, to name a few. He has been instrumental in the organization of a number of past Vibrant Gujarat summits and has a deep understanding of industry expectations from and the outcomes of a global summit such as Vibrant Gujarat. With this, I now invite the Honorable Minister, Shri Anandiben Patel, for his special address.
The first Women Chief Minister of Gujarat, Honorable Shri Anandiben Patel, Chief Secretary Shri Pandenji, Industry Secretary Shri Atanu Chakravarti ji, immediate past Chairman CIA Western Region Shri Mukundandan ji, Excellencies from various countries and Captains of Industry, ladies and gentlemen. Gujarat is the growth engine of the nation, and it is because of the efforts of Team Gujarat. Many of you sitting over here have the residential addresses in Bombay, but the manufacturing activity is based in the state of Gujarat. So you are well averse to the way the state functions, the advantages of the state, and you have already participated in most of the vibrant events starting from 2003. We started on a small note, but today this event is the most successful event in the country as far as global investment summits are concerned. Started as a regional or state summit to attract investments in the state of Gujarat, but today delegations come from all parts of the world and investments take place in any corner of the world through this event. Today, Gujarat has its own strengths, and you are aware of the strengths of Gujarat, but still I would say that under the leadership of Honorable Shri Narendra Modi ji, it has cleared or made a path by which we can very proudly say that this is one state where political stability is at its best. For any development, for any success, you require stability. And the reason for our success is political stability. Second, in 2001 when the earthquake happened, the state of Gujarat was in a financial mess. We had all types of deficits, ranging from revenue deficit, and the confidence of the people was at its lowest. Today we are proudly enough to say that this is one state which is revenue surplus. Not only that, all fiscal responsibilities which our assembly has passed, we are very, very successfully adhering to the norms of fiscal discipline. And today that is one reason why we are very proud in saying that it is only because of such discipline that the state is on a growth path. The other strengths which we have is power. Today our existing peak demand is 13,000 megawatts, while we have an installed capacity of 22 to 23,000 megawatts. So you can imagine the surplus quantity which we have within the state. It is not only a question of generation in the power sector, but it is also the distribution and the transmission part, and the policies which are framed by the government, that is the state government, play an important role as far as power sector is concerned. Today, there are states in the country who are not ready to buy power because the capacities of buying is not there. Today, there are states in the country, we want to buy the power, but the transmission grid is not there. We are one state where discipline is the best, and hence the T&D losses are the least, resulting in our utilities making profits since last 5 years. From a loss-making unit of 2,200 crores per annum, we have been making profits since 5 years. And this is very, very important for any industry to take a decision of where they have to invest. When you look at power, you have to look at the quality of power in the grid, the capacity of the state to buy power, the capacity of the state to generate power, and what is the network in the transmission system they have. And I request all of you that whenever you take a decision of making a call of investing, have a look at all these things to have a very safe decision taken on the power front. We have one of the biggest, largest water grid in the state, from one part of the state to other. The only state to have a gas grid. Today having residential consumers on the grid to the tune of 15 lakh consumers. So we can say that practically 1 crore people of the state are connected with household connections. So around 15 lakh connections we have as far as residential connections is concerned. We have the maximum number of ports. Countries, 33% cargo goes through the ports of the state. The roads are the finest. The labor is one of the most peaceful. One of the least man days lost is in the state of Gujarat. And the reforms which the center is going to take in the next months, we will be the first state to make initiatives in those front also. So these are certain issues which I highlighted to you. One of the most important needs of the industry is skill development, and we in the government have taken this as a big role with the participation of the industry. We believe that it is only with the help of the industry you can come to know what the exact requirements are. So whether it is a rural area or whether it is an urban center, we become partners with the industry, give them space in our ITIs, and also handhold them and try to see that the maximum skill development takes place. In fact, I can tell you, Gujarat is one of the, maybe it has not been highlighted till today to that extent, but under the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, one of the biggest multinational Siemens have opened up 6 or signed MOUs for this year for 6 Center of Excellence, where Siemens is going to pump in around 700 crores rupees alone, and in the finest of 6 universities, 6 engineering colleges. So this are the, and it's a government partnership mode where government will also contribute. But these are the methods by which we intend to develop skill development in a massive way. there are certain policy issues which we have taken and which we are going to take in the near future. Country as the size of India, with having such a large population, it is very, very important that employment has to be given focus. We have come out with a textile policy and converting from cotton to garment, adding value addition. In fact, it is one of the most successful policies in the sector. Already attracted huge investments, and we expect a lot of new investments also to come forward. Garments is one thing which we are going to promote the most, and also we are going to come out with a specific policy for labor intensive units. About a week back we came out with the electronic policy, giving all the concessions starting from VAT to this industry, because electronics hardware is one industry which is the second largest importer in the country. We have come out with an IT policy. We have, from giving rentals to reimbursement of employment provident fund paid by the employer, have been included in this new policies. So these are certain concentrations which we are going to do. Going to come out with our industrial policy. Special emphasis is going to be given to raw materials which are being produced in the state of Gujarat for value addition. For example, plastics. Most of the polymers are produced in the state. So we want to give special emphasis for conversion of those polymers into plastics. Second, small scale industries. More of SSI always gives good employment, and especially in areas where industrial development is less. So these are many industries which we are going to concentrate on. My request to you is that if you have any ideas, or if you would like to bring in employment to the state of Gujarat, bring in investments, your ideas are most welcome, and we also give approvals on case-to-case basis also. So units, especially for high engineering or labor intensive, we are willing to work on a case-to-case basis for this type of industries. Vibrant Gujarat this time, as mentioned over here, is going to be something special. We expect a lot of people to come in and share their ideas, the knowledge amongst the delegates. So we welcome you to Vibrant Gujarat and participate in the same. For the seminars also, we are having country seminars, theme seminars. A lot of states also going to participate, and state seminars are also going to be there, because 7th, 8th, 9th is Pravasi Bharti, and during Pravasi Bharti Divas, lot of state, practically most of the states are going to participate in those seminars. So the exhibitions is going to start from 7th and will continue over a period for a week or so. So that is the whole build up to this event, and I once again request all of you to come down to Vibrant Gujarat. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for putting forth the strengths of Gujarat. Thank you especially for your valuable insights and also for welcoming innovative ideas for furthering of growth with partnership. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our proud privilege to have among us the Honorable Chief Minister of Gujarat, Srimati Anandiben Patel, who holds the rare distinction of being Gujarat's first woman Chief Minister. She has made significant contributions to the Gujarat model of development during her tenure as Minister of Education, Roads and Building, Capital Development, Women and Child Development, as well as Disaster Management over the years. As Chief Minister, she has initiated various flagship schemes like Kanya Khelwani and Shala Praveshotsav, aimed at achieving 100% enrollment among eligible children and encouraging female education. She also undertook programs like Swachhata Sankul to improve sanitation facilities in schools. She was a catalyst in creating Sakhi Mandals, self-help groups for women across the state to empower women. I invite Srimati Anandiben Patel, Honorable Chief Minister of Gujarat, for the keynote address. Ma'am.
My Cabinet Minister, Sri Saurabhai Patel, Chief Secretary Sri Pandianji, Sri Mukundanji, Sri Atanuji, senior officers of my government, ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to welcome you all at this road show of Vibrant Gujarat 2015 Summit at the financial capital of India. A special welcome to foreign diplomats present here and the captains of Indian industries. I take this opportunity to congratulate the people of Mumbai for electing a new progressive government and getting a young and dynamic Chief Minister. I am sure under his leadership, Maharashtra would see a further impetus to development. Gujarat has always been known for its business acumen and entrepreneurial spirit. The proactive approach of government has provided a conducive environment for these strengths to thrive. I am happy to say that the people of Gujarat and the national and international corporates enjoy a win-win leadership relationship, and the state government actively facilitates and catalyzes this process. Let me give you an example of how government builds such fostering ecosystem. We all agree that right kind of human resource is one of the most important factors for the success of industry. On the other hand, for a common citizen, employment is a major cause of concern. In fact, that is one factor that connects a citizen to industrial developments of the state. The key to address the concerns of industry as well as citizens is enhancing the employability of the youth of Gujarat. This is where the government comes in to facilitate. We are setting up centers of excellence in engineering colleges on PPP mode. This year, my government has already approved more than 1,350 million to set up 6 such centers of excellence in colleges in different parts of Gujarat. Another important area of human resource development that I would like to mention in Gujarat Maritime University, which is in the pipeline. This is very crucial as we move ahead from port development to port-led development. Further, to ensure planned development around ports, we will be setting up marine clusters. These are just a few examples of how the rich legacy created by Sri Narendra Modi in Gujarat is being carried forward. And all our efforts will have a new meaning and a new scale. Once the DMIC project is successfully implemented under the leadership of Narendra Bhai Modi. As you are aware, 38% of DFC, that is 561 kilometers, is passing through Gujarat. 150 kilometers each on both sides of the DFC will be industrial corridor. To make the most out of this huge opportunity, we are also exploring newer areas like shipbuilding, defense production, and production of electronics. Friends, Gujarat has always believed in policy-driven governance. We strive to come out with business-friendly, progressive policies in every sector. We have recently announced comprehensive policies in 3 major areas. This is electronics, IT, and e-governance. I am sure that new electronic policy will make Gujarat a globally recognized hub for electronic system design and manufacturing industry. Electronic policy aims to develop greenfield and brownfield electronics manufacturing clusters in the state. New IT policy will emphasize on digital inclusion, and e-governance policy will make last mile delivery more effective and transparent. I am happy to share with you that we are coming up with a new industrial policy. These policies will enable us to fully tap the potential offered by the changing economic scenario at the national and global levels. Gujarat is fully geared up for Make in India, Digital India, Skill India, and Clean India. In this context, the upcoming 7th Vibrant Gujarat Summit will surely be one of the most happening global events of recent times. With 8 countries partnering this event, it will open new vistas of global networking. Many Indian states are also coming to participate and showcase their potential. I invite you all to be a part of this summit and see for yourself how Vibrant Gujarat Global Summit represents a worldwide platform for knowledge sharing and social and business transformation. Friends, the ultimate aim of all this is to make this world a better place to live in, to bring happiness in the lives of common men and women, to see that we all prosper together. We are thus giving a considerable emphasis on social sectors including health, education, women empowerment in Vibrant Summits. Specialized areas like innovation and climate change are also given due attention. MSME sector, which is the backbone of Gujarat industrial development, has a special place in this summit with a separate MSME convention. I invite you all to be a part of this inclusive development agenda. Inclusive development is the bottom line of Gujarat's development saga. Effective last mile delivery is the key to this. We are continuously trying to improve our processes and systems towards achieving this. This year, from July to October, we experimented a new time-bound mission mode approach, taking 51 development tasks across 11 sectors. Outcomes were decided for a 100-day period. We called this campaign Gatishil Gujarat, literally meaning Gujarat on the move. Let me tell you, it was phenomenal success. Team Gujarat took it up with such an involvement that the achievements exceeded the targets in most of the tasks enthused by this. We launched a sequel of this campaign for 150 days with a new list of tasks and new vigor. Gujarat has also taken up the nationwide cleanliness campaign in the right earnest with an encouraging people participation. We are aiming at proving 100% toilets by March 2016. Individual donors and corporate houses are keenly coming forward for this cause. Cleanliness drives are being launched at all levels and all kinds of public places. I can assure you a cleaner Gujarat when you come for the summit in January 2015. You must be aware that we have been organizing sectoral pre-vibrant events around the year as a run-up to the summit. Many events are also lined up in the coming days before the main event. We are overwhelmed by the response from international and nation participants in these events. I see this as a very encouraging sign for the success of the 7th summit in January 2015. And the icing on the cake is the fact that architect of Vibrant Gujarat, Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Bhai Modi, has kindly consented to inaugurate the summit. I take this opportunity to invite all of you, the global community at large, the leaders, government and industry of all the nations, as well as the leaders and the industry of other Indian states, to participate in the Vibrant Gujarat Global Summit. We look forward to meaningful engagements with all the stakeholders who work in these areas. હું આપ બધાઓને 2015 જાન્યુઆરીના 11મી તારીખે ઇન્વાઇટ કરું છું ગુજરાતમાં આવવા માટે અને આપનું મૂડી રોકાણ કરવા માટે. થેન્ક યુ.
Dhanyavad. Thank you very much for enlightening the august audience on several key factors, especially Gatishil Gujarat, the cleanliness drive, and many such more. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall now begin the Q&A segment, which will be moderated by Mr. Arvind Agarwal, Additional Chief Secretary, Education, Government of Gujarat. I hand over charge of this particular segment to Mr. Agarwal.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We'll start straight away with the Q&A sessions. We have received quite a few questions and other clarifications have been sought. We have selected 8 or 10 in view of the paucity of time. Keeping in view questions with a macro approach, we have given priority because all the entire audience here, all the guests could benefit from the answers. I would take up the first question. In fact, this first question has been asked by Mr. Advait Joshi. I would request him to kindly raise his hand and identify himself. Mr. Advait Joshi from Samhita Social Ventures. Is he here? Anyway, I will read out the question because it is a very dear and very close subject to our Chief Minister. And the question is, has the Gujarat government identified a sector in its socio-economic environment which it would like the corporates to address under corporate social responsibility? I would request Honorable Minister or Atnu, you may like to take up this question. I would request the Principal Secretary Industries. It's a question dear to everyone, and Mr. Atnu Chak. Has the Gujarat government identified a sector in its socio-economic environment which it would like the corporates to address under corporate social responsibility?
Well, the sectors which receive, there are no specific sector as such that we would say that this is the only sector and there are no other sectors. The sectors like health, education are the primary sectors where one does expect the corporates to play a role. Also the outreach and poverty reduction, as we had shown in the theme seminar topics also, is another area where CSR investment could go in, and I will also request Honorable Minister to further expand on it.
We have formed a authority, Corporate Social Responsibility Authority, under one of our ex-IS officers, and he'll be organizing, he's the chairman, and the authority is under the Chief Minister. So they are also going to make projects where you can participate. Second, health, education, and third is skill development. So these are the three important areas. Then nutrition is fourth. So these are the sectors which we are going to spend money on. And also we are going to have regional projects also, whereby which the deficiencies of that area can be looked after.
Sir, thank you very much. There is a question from Executive Director, International Leadership and Management Alliance, Dr. Ms. Hafiza Golandes. Is she here, please? Okay. The question is, kindly enlighten us about the recently introduced IT policy and e-governance policy of Government of Gujarat, especially about the execution and implementation strategies. Honorable Chief Minister in her address told us about the three policies very recently, just last week, announced by the Government of Gujarat. I would request Secretary Information Technology, Mr. Haider, to kindly reply to this question.
In order to realize the vision articulated by Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi of Make in India and Digital India, under the dynamic leadership of Honorable Chief Minister Gujarat, Srimati Anandiben Patel, and Honorable Ministers, especially Shri Saurabh Bhai Sahab, and under the guidance of the Chief Secretary, we have recently come out with three notable policies, namely electronics policy, IT policy, and e-governance policy. I am carrying copies of the policies also, and these policies have been uploaded on the web also at dst.gujarat.gov.in. Nevertheless, I would touch upon some of the salient features of these policies. In IT policy, we are working on the vision to create and build a vibrant and sturdy edifice of IT and IT-enabled services ecosystem on the basis of innovation and knowledge capital, to utilize the huge talent pool of young India and to contribute to the overall economy and prosperity of the state and the nation. Amongst objectives, we have setting up of new IT parks, incentivizing educational and R&D institutions, significantly enhancing quality and availability of IT skilled manpower, achievement of a turnover of 75,000 crores, $15 billion by 2020, and creating employment opportunities for 1 million persons in IT and ITES. Some of the incentives that I would be touching upon are Lease rentals, 25% subsidy in IT parks. In employment generation grant, we have the contribution. Then financial assistance to IT parks. We would take up on a case-to-case basis mega IT projects. Then we are also thinking in terms of giving interest subsidy, 7% for micro, 5% for SMEs, and additional 1% for SC, ST, women and differently abled entrepreneurs. Then support to R&D institutions. Then 30% discount on bandwidth for connectivity for BPOs, KPOs. Stamp duty and registration fee exemption. Exemption from electricity duty for 5 years. Then simplification of labor laws and so on and so forth. We are also taking up things like technology acquisition fund, patent assistance, quality certification, support to R&D institutions, market development support, and skill enhancement support. We have also recently come up with electronics policy. I believe the question does not mention about electronics policy. So we have a slew of incentives which have been contemplated under the electronics policy also. And again, some of them I would very briefly touch upon would be assistance of 25% of the project cost to greenfield EMC SPVs, then VAT incentive, VAT refund equal to 90% of capital investment, then interest subsidy, power tariff subsidy, exemption from electricity duty, support to R&D institutions, and so on and so forth. I have the detailed policy. Anybody who is interested in having a copy of the policy can have it from me here only. Then finally we have the e-governance policy, which basically is G2G for G2C. So here basically it is to bring about ICT enabled and all-round sustainable development and inclusive growth of the state, to provide transparent, affordable and efficient public service delivery closer to the doorstep of citizens, and to ensure the socio-economic empowerment of all, with special emphasis on women, youth and the marginalized through digital inclusion. So we have taken a very holistic 360-degree view of ICT by taking on the canvas all these three policies at the same point of time, and we would be also carrying forward the vision of Digital India, which would include broadband, highways, universal access to mobile connectivity, then public internet access, e-governance, reforming government through technology, e-Kranti, electronic delivery of services, information for all, and early harvest programs. Then we have some of the iconic programs of ours like Swagat grievance redressal system, which got the UN award also, and we have E-Gram Vishwagram, wherein we have bridged the rural and urban digital divide, in the sense that all our villages happen to be e-connected as of now, and we are going to scale up our state data center and statewide area network. In short, these are some of the salient features of the policy, and have a look at the web also. All these three policies have already been uploaded on the web, and once again I have the hard copies, so anybody who is interested can have the hard copies with me. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Haider. I will proceed ahead with some of the generalist questions, with a reminder that there are many questions which are company specific, and I have not selected them for this session. I would request those entrepreneurs to kindly come for the B2G, business to government session in this very hall in the afternoon at 2:30, where those company specific questions relating to their own company can be taken up. This question is by Ms. Swati Jajodia, Swati Spentos Private Limited. Is she here, please? Ms. Swati Jajodia? I think they may have left. It is actually, I was wondering after seeing this question whether it is a compliment to Gujarat or they are having difficulty with Gujarat. The question is, Gujarat is implementing very strict pollution control norms. Although these norms are applicable all over India, but implementation is only in Gujarat. How can you implement the same across India so that all manufacturers have level playing field, as presently manufacturers in Gujarat have higher cost of manufacturing due to compliance and others are more competitive due to non-compliance? So we have the Additional Chief Secretary Environment, Mr. Taneja, with us. Sorry. we may request the Environment Department to be more friendly, I think.
No compromises in this front.
Thank you very much for the compliment. I think you'll appreciate that environment is very important, and we are reasonably very proactive. We are not merely a regulator, but we are facilitator also. And that is what makes us very different. My own understanding about environmental laws and its compliance is, I have been in industries for a long time. On the other side of the table, I was MD of Gujarat Alkalis and other companies. And what I have found is that compliance to environmental laws in long term is very, very remunerative, and the return on investment is very high. You can move with your chest out and do things better. So my request is, we will also take up with CPCB, Central Pollution Control Board, to ensure that these laws are complied in other states also, so that you continue to be more competitive. Thank you.
There is a question relating to vocational training from Mr. Prakash Jain, Vice President Finance, EduBridge Learning Private Limited. Is Mr. Prakash? Yes, he is there. Mr. Jain. The question, sir, is, the central government has taken active interest in skill development and vocational training. In addition to the central government, what are the various projects that the state government intends to implement in this space for upliftment of unemployed youth? I would request our Minister of Finance, who is also the Minister for Labour and Employment, to kindly address this question.
We consider skill employment as a major challenge in the years to come, because on one side the industry requires skilled employment, and the other side we require young students coming out to be trained accordingly. So we have number of ways of which we are proceeding ahead. Every taluka of us, we are having an ITI. Number two, we are making partnership with practically any industry who comes forward and who wants to train people. Third, we are trying to change the machinery, the courses as per the requirement of the industry. We are building up Center of Excellence where we fund that, and it is being managed by the industry. So any proposal for skill development comes from the industry. We have a detailed study on it, and we try to see that it's a win-win situation for everyone. We also have camps with trade associations as partners, and try to see that the employment which is required by the industry matches. So as far as this field is concerned, we are open, and we are working very hard to see that every year thousands and thousands of youngsters who pass ITI are either employed, or self-employment is also created by giving them bank loans, giving them machinery, equipments, so that they can have their own small businesses.
Sir, thank you. I can take just two very short questions before we close for the day, for the morning session. I would request those who have not been able to get an answer to their question from the dais to kindly come in the afternoon at 2:30 in this very hall, or to send us an email, and we will address each question individually. Sir, this is a question from Mr. Ajay Prakash, President IIPT India, International Institute for Peace Through Tourism. Is Mr. Ajay Prakash here, please? Okay, Mr. Ajay Prakash, it's a very good question. IIPT is holding a global symposium in South Africa in February 2015. This symposium will honor the legacies of Nelson Mandela, Mahatma Gandhi and Martin Luther King. We propose to twin the cities of Durban and Gandhinagar at this symposium, and would like to discuss this further. Can I request Mr. Pandian, the Chief Secretary, to kindly throw some light on this?
I think the idea is a very good piece, and all the three leaders are excellent. We need to link it. Mahatma Gandhi is from Gujarat, and Gandhinagar has the Gandhi Mandir. The city name is Gandhi. I think we welcome this proposal, but for a sister city, we need to discuss with the government. We need to have a policy. We need to get approval. We can work on it. I'll take your suggestion and take it to government, and we'll come back to you.
Do they have it every 2 years?
They want to get it every 2 years.
Do you have it every 2 years? So 2019 you are invited to Mahatma Mandir, where we are having a Mahatma Gandhi museum over there. Right? So you please keep this subject over there.
Okay. The last question, please. Dr. Arun Mehra, Managing Director, TriStar Life Sciences Private Limited. Dr. Mehra is there. The question is, thank you for your observation that at the outset, let me thank the Gujarat team for helping us complete our 108-bed hospital in Surat in record time. What specific benefits are given to healthcare projects in Vibrant Gujarat 2015? Just I would say that the healthcare policy is under preparation. However, I will request the Chief Secretary to kindly take up this question.
Yeah, we are coming out with a very elaborate policy on the health and education side, because the two social sectors are very important. If you have any suggestions to give us, we'll accept it and we'll incorporate in the forthcoming policy. The policy will be out just before Vibrant Gujarat Summit. Thank you.
Thank you. That completes the list of questions that I can take up in this question and answer session. With a reminder to you, all those whose questions have not been taken up from stage, kindly meet us in this very hall at 2:30 or send us an email, and each and every question would be addressed. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Agarwal. And now, Mr. R. Mukundan, immediate past press chairman, CII Western Region and Managing Director, Tata Chemicals Limited, will present the concluding remarks and propose the vote of thanks. Mr. Mukundan.
Thank you. I know I'm standing in the middle between you and your lunch, so let me be very brief. Honorable Chief Minister of Gujarat, Srimati Anandiben Patel, Honorable Minister of Finance, Energy, Petrochemicals, Mines and Minerals, Gujarat Government, Mr. Saurabhai Patel, Chief Secretary of Government of Gujarat, Mr. D.G. Pandian, Additional Chief Secretary, Education Department, Government of Gujarat, Mr. Arvind Agrawal, Principal Secretary, Industries, Mines, Department of Government of Gujarat, Mr. Atanu Chakravarti. Distinguished senior officials from Government of Gujarat, senior industry leaders, diplomats, friends from media, ladies and gentlemen. It is a unique honor for me to address this August gathering and deliver a vote of thanks for the interactive session on Vibrant Gujarat today. Honorable Chief Minister, you highlighted some of the pertinent steps towards progress in terms of social welfare, skill, education, women empowerment in Gujarat, even while keeping in focus great industrialization and development of state. Balanced growth, which includes sustainability, employability and community focus, is absolutely critical, and we fully agree with you. The focus on zero defect and zero effect is wonderful. The mission mode execution is something which we have learned from you, and your focus on happiness of common man is commendable. We in CII believe your able leadership and focus will keep Gujarat in the forefront of other Indian states in terms of economic and more so social growth. CII has been a partner in progress of Gujarat for a long period. We honor and respect the faith the government of Gujarat has put on us over the past few years. We are the national partner for Vibrant Gujarat, and it is this partnership we value very immensely. As stated by Honorable Finance Minister Shri Saurabhai Patel, the growth story of Gujarat is built on harnessing sustained efforts of government and resources of state. Sir, not only you run a state with surplus power and surplus budget, these are not your only achievement. We have also seen that relentless execution is your focus. I want to just give an anecdote. When I came to your office, there was a small meter running up and down, which was around 50. I asked you what it is. You said you're monitoring the frequency of state grid. So if a Minister of Finance and Power can monitor the state grid frequency, you can think about how closely they monitor project execution. Vibrant Gujarat 2015 is to be a showcase of global image, much more than previous years, with 8 partner countries and outreach program which is mostly both international and domestic. And we are fully sure that Vibrant Gujarat 2015 will be a cornerstone of global partnerships on Indian soil like no other as yet. As stated by Mr. D.G. Pandian, the prime focus of state is inclusive development and in the key area of innovation, sustainability, youth and skill development. And you have committed, sir, that you will not only give commitment on paper, you will see it to fruition and execute it fully, which is a very commendable commitment coming from Gujarat, which we always honor. And I'll come to that why I say we will always honor. As highlighted by Mr. Atanu Chakravarti, Government of Gujarat, the key focus for 2015 will be Fortune 500 companies, global CEOs, roundtable. There are going to be themed seminars on CSR, agriculture and beyond business. In true sense, the potential of Gujarat in many various sectors will be showcased, besides being a forum for thought leaders, policy makers and industry leaders. I just have a personal anecdote to state that we have been in Gujarat as Tata Chemicals for last 75 years, and I have mentioned this. We have had unstinting support of the state, and one more thing I want to say, we have not had a single lost mandate in the 75 years. And from the little state of Gujarat, from a remote corner, we have built a global enterprise. We are the second largest in the world in that business. So it is possible not only to be big in Gujarat, big in India, it is also possible to be big in the world. And I would welcome all of you to join hands and build a greater, bigger India. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Mukundan. A group photograph. We're doing it anyway. Well, let me just announce that we have concluded the function on that thank you note. The knowledge partners, KPMG, Nodal Department, Index TB and National Partner, Confederation of Indian Industry. B2G meetings have been arranged from 2 to 4 in this very crystal room post-lunch. You can contact the registration desk in the ballroom for the same. Thank you all for being such a wonderfully lovely audience. This is Mansi taking a leave. Please proceed for lunch to the ballroom across this area. Thank you all. I need to get instructions from you Hello, Mr. Pandian.
You want to talk?
I think we have moved for some conference on Nagpur.